In today's Anime Vanguards video, I'll be giving you guys a new macro, a tiny task macro, the new boss raid stage, boss event stage, whatever you want to call it. And I want you guys to keep in mind a couple things. I'll give you a couple disclaimers after the intro, so please don't skip the disclaimers. You genuinely need to listen to them. But before today's video does start, subscribe to the channel. I'm trying to hit 100,000 subscribers before the share ends. If you want the Rex Luck, make sure to subscribe. If you want to get Rengoku, make sure you subscribe. If you want to get Alucard, make sure you subscribe. Do you know what I'm saying? If you want to get Monarch, make sure to subscribe. Also, join my Discord server down below. Not only am I going to do a Lucky Clips video tomorrow, not only am I going to do a giveaway tomorrow, the link to the macro, which I'm going to be talking about after this, is in my Discord server down below. Okay, so I want you guys to listen very carefully to the disclaimer. So I'm going to get straight into the disclaimer right now. Okay, so a lot of you are going to just straight up join my Discord and try to use the macro. So I'm going to give a couple of disclaimers. If you use my macro, 9 times out of 10, it's not going to work. Now, when you do these long time tasks that are like 15 minutes, there's like going to be bound for something to mess up if you just use a downloaded time task. I don't know what it is about time task. It's not like some guaranteed, always 100% perfect method, okay? Just keep that in mind. So just record the time task yourself using this video, and please listen to what I do and say in this video, all the disclaimers and whatnot. But if you do want to try it out and whatnot, then here is the whole thing in my Discord, the macro channel. So don't ping me asking where it is, and if it doesn't work, don't ping me saying, oh, it's not working, because I told you, use the video and make it yourself. It's always going to be better. But the thing is, always people are going to ask me, yo, send me your one, send me your one. So here you go. I'll place the unit order after this, but yeah, it's always going to be better to use your one. Okay, and some other disclaimers. Now, I want you guys to improve on the time task I record. Now, my time task is completely fine, it's not that bad, and it works, okay? But I did a little bit rushed since it was my first time doing it. It still works and whatnot, don't get me wrong, but you guys can do it better. So I want you guys to listen to what I do wrong. So after you watch me do it and whatnot, don't make these mistakes. I didn't make any mistakes, but like to improve it so it doesn't mess up. First, when you upgrade your unit, spam T or spam the upgrade button. Don't do it way more than once, just so it doesn't mess up. Just guarantee that. Also, don't place the units too close together so that it registers your clicks. And when you click on a unit, make sure you spam click it and then do the upgrades, okay? Just to make sure that it's selected. But yeah, those are just some quick little disclaimers. Now I'm going to get onto the units I use and the whole time task recording. Now you want to listen to what I say carefully and what I do carefully, because it is a little bit of a long video, but the stage is literally 30 waves, so I don't know what you expect me to do. Okay, let's just get straight into it now. Okay, so the units I'm using for the macro and their stats is what I'm going to show you right now. This is the team. Okay, so we've got Tengen, who pretty much has Dookie stats, nothing too crazy. As you can see, no ascension. Trait doesn't matter because it ignores traits. We've got Vegeta, Dookie trait, and the trait doesn't matter, no ascension, and meh stats. Alligator, I mean, if you care about stats, there you go, it doesn't really matter. Then we've got Hurricane with range 1 and stats don't really matter. Then we've got Sprint Wagon, it's trait on man, it's just a farm. We've got another farm. So yeah, team is nothing crazy, all easily attainable units. So if anyone's saying, oh, you need IGRIS to get IGRIS, well, here's the method time task for you. So we're going to go into the boss event right now. We're going to start it. And pretty much the first thing we're going to do is we're going to place and set up our camera and then lose the stage. So do that, and I'm also going to take out my time task now. So I'm going to take out my time task so I can show you guys the settings or whatnot. We'll do display capture so you guys can see the time task. Alright, so going to the stage right now. Whilst the cutscene's doing, okay, I've clicked the wrong thing. Do your preferences. So do play speed 1, make sure you have that on. Continuous playback, make sure you have that on. Playback hotkey, recording hotkey. So I'm going to make recording hotkey F8 for now and ignore the playback. Alright, and you can enable always on top so you can always see the time task up here. Alright, so as you can see, we're spawned in now. There's no point trying to beat this part of the stage, just lose on purpose. But what you do want to do is you want to go all the way to this back one right here, I'm pretty sure. Oh, have I lagged or something? I don't know. You want to go to this backstage right here, and you want to stand on the middle point, and you want a camera like this, and you want it to face like that. So if you want to copy my macro or use the macro that I put in my Discord, then that's how I set up my camera, for anyone wondering. So yeah, now the first thing I'm going to do is lose the stage, but don't click retry. So just lose and don't click retry. So I'll be back once I lost the stage. Okay, so when we get to this stage, we want to record the time task. Now let me just go over the time task settings one more time. You want to have continuous playback on, 1 time speed. You can have always on top. Always on top means you can see it. Make sure you're on full screen, whatever. Recording hotkey, make it F8. I can't lie, don't do control because it makes you shift lock. If you do F12, it makes you screen record on Roblox, and print screen might make you screenshot. So just use F8, and then don't worry about playback hotkey, we'll change that later. So just use F8 for recording, and then make sure you've got all the right settings over there. Okay, so once you've done that, all you want to do is record. So we're going to do F8, and you can see it's recording at the top right. We're going to spam click retry until we get to 5 seconds. We'll do 6 because I did a little bit delay since I'm yapping. Do a little spam click on the yes until we get to 10. Then we're going to quickly play Speedwagon. Alright, so when it gets to the next wave, you're going to get a lot of yen. And you want to place all the farms down as fast as possible. So you want to keep that in mind. So get ready to just place down the farms really, really fast. If you're using my macro, then I don't know. Okay, I'll do all the disclaimers for my macro later. Okay, boom. And then if we just upgrade the farm like that, there you go. Now I'm just going to upgrade each farm one by one by one. Okay, I don't know if that's the best method, but that's the method I particularly plan to do. We're going to farm until wave 4 or 5. So I don't know, I'll decide. Look, I'm kind of freestyling it, so we'll see. Okay, there you go. There you go. We'll just farm. Still wave 3. Just copy what I'm doing. I won't have text on the screen. If I'm being honest, I don't know. I just can't bother if I'm being honest, but it's not really that complicated. Okay, there you go. And then we'll upgrade this guy. We're gonna have to max them all out. So I think I'm gonna go for the max Speedwagons. So next wave we'll place down stuff. Oh, there we go. It's a little head. Oh. Okay, so next wave, we're gonna wait for the next wave, and then we're gonna start placing the Vegetas. Okay, so it's the next wave now. We're gonna place all the Vegetas you can possibly place down, and then we're also gonna place a Hurricane right next to those Vegetas. Okay, so once you do that, now what we want to do is prioritize max and 90 Speedwagons. You also want to place down all your alligators or crocodile, whatever you want to call them. So place one there, put him on last. We'll place one over there, put him on last. We'll place one here, keep him on first. Place one here, keep him on first. Alright, so now we want to max out all the farms. So we've maxed out one Speedwagon, maxed out 2. Now we just got to max the last one. There you go. And then now what we've got to do is max out Tara. This guy, I don't know what anime or who he is, but yeah, we're going to max him out. Once we max him out, then we're going to start placing, we're going to place our first Tengen and get that first Tengen to full AoE. Okay, so we just need to max this guy out. It takes some time. This is a yap session, I know, but what do you want me to do? Like, I don't know. So many people are getting shiny exclusive Rengoku. It looks so weird. I didn't realize that it pops up in global chat. A lot of people are getting it. Watch, another guy's gonna get it soon. I'm telling you. Okay, so should I just go on mute until I can do it? I don't want people to get. Okay, so there you go. Max out the farms. So once you max the farms, you want to place a Tengen. Try to do it in the Hurricane's range. As you can see, I did it right next to her. And then you want to spam upgrade your first Tengen that you place down until he gets to full AoE. So that's exactly what we plan to do. So I'm going to try to do it until he gets full AoE. Okay, I'm just going to go on mute, okay. Okay, so it might look like that we can't kill the boss right now, but trust me, you don't want to worry about that because look how far away the boss is. So we want to place our second Tengen. Obviously, try to do in the Hurricane's range. As you can see, I just did. You can see like all the numbers going above his head. And then we're also going to try to get that Tengen to full AoE. And then we're going to place another Tengen after that, get it to full AoE. And then once we're done making each Tengen full AoE, we're just going to max them all out. Okay, so the third Tengen placement will be a little bit annoying. So we have to try get it in the Hurricane's range, but it won't be too bad, I can't lie. I'm over exaggerating a little bit. As you can see, if you look at my cursor, look how far away that IGRIS is, because we're so far back. We basically have all the time in the world to get our Tengens up, so with that we can just shred the boss. And then we also got all the crocodiles that are just doing slow. As you can see, they're all moving quite slow. So it basically just makes our life quite easy. So once we make this Tengen full AoE, I'm going to do the same for the next one. And I'm just going to record and yap whilst I do that, just so you guys don't get lost. So the third one, we're going to place it in like the little gap. Where could we place it? We'll place it like right there. That should reach Hurricane's range. I don't want to check, but I'm pretty sure it did. Even if it didn't, it's only one unit, so it's not the end of the world. We should still be able to defeat it. So yeah, I'm just going to max him out now because we've already got the rest on full AoE. And then I'm going to make the rest of the Tengens full AoE. So it should be self-explanatory, but I'll still come back and tell you guys each time. But just give me some time, I need to get Tengen full AoE. As you can see, the boss is getting shredded, and we're just trying to max out the other Tengen. Then we'll have the last Tengen to max out, then then we'll max out all the Vegetas, the alligators, and then yeah, you just wait a little bit. But you do want to keep in mind when we get to wave 30, I'll put you guys on, but you do want to, like, you don't want to go AFK or something. I mean, you never want to go AFK when you're recording a macro, but just basically when the last boss, like the wave 30 IGRIS spawns, what he does is when he gets like one tap, he just starts sprinting. But what I'll do, I'll go to like the end of the camera. You'll understand when it happens. Right now, it just sounds like I'm spitting a whole lot of yap, which I am. But when you see it happen, you'll understand. And also, I want you guys to keep in mind, if I go too fast at any point throughout this video, just pause, you know, do a cheeky little timestamp. I don't know, just slow it down. You know what I'm saying? Because I do know that I speak kind of fast, but that's just how I am. And also because I'm trying to get this video out fast. And I don't know. Okay, it's just how I am, I guess. But I'll also have the tiny task in my Discord, like I mentioned in the intro, or whenever I mention it, I don't know. I'm recording the macro before I record the intro and stuff. So yeah, do a disclaimer in the intro. But keep in mind, it's always going to be better to record the tiny task yourself than to use my one. And I'll explain why in the intro, hopefully, so you don't ask me those questions. But it's always better to record it yourself. So if you have any issues, don't ask me why is it not working, just record it yourself. It's always better to record it yourself, okay? I just want you to keep that in mind. I'll explain the intro, but it's like just a friendly reminder. And sorry, I just hit my my mic stand, so that probably made a little bit of a loud noise. But I'll be back now. I'm just gonna max out all my Vegetas, like I said. So do the same thing after you max out all your Tengens that you already made for AoE. Then max out all your Vegetas. Then max out all your crocodiles, and then just wait. Okay, so I do want you guys to keep in mind, it'll always get to a stage like this when it comes to this IGRIS boss. You think, no, they might get past. Trust me, it's always like this every time. I've tried it out 3 times, so I pretty much know it's just because of his annoying stun, but it shouldn't be too much of a problem. As you can see, it looks like he's going to get past, but he will just, you know, fall on the floor. Can you fall on the floor, please, IGRIS, so I don't look stupid? Yeah, thank you very much. Okay, so now all you want to do is start to max out your crocodiles. So they are quite cheap to max out, so it shouldn't really be a problemo, but it is going to help you out a little bit. And there's nothing wrong with that. Find the alligator over there, max him out, and there you go. You maxed out everything. So now what you want to do is you want to select the Tengen, any Tengen, and get ready to sell them. So I'll explain what I mean by that later, but just be prepared, okay? Just be prepared. That's all I'm gonna say. So I'll warn you guys also, but we just have to wait for the IGRIS boss, the wave 30 IGRIS boss to spawn. You see the boss's health is starting to get shredded, and as you can also see, all the enemies are pretty much just despawned. So even if you keep stunning, he will, you know, just fall on the ground, you know, he'll die, whatever. But what we want to keep in mind is, if you've not done this boss before, you've not got this far, which potentially some of you haven't, what happens is when he becomes one tap, he starts running for a little bit, and he'll go like all the way down here or something. So this is not the perfect macro, obviously. I could do this a little bit faster and whatnot if I'm not yapping and recording. So if you record one, it'll be better if you do it yourself, like I said a million times. But if you want to use my one, it'll be in my Discord, and it'll be this exact one. So we'll test it out after I finish this. But what I want you guys to keep in mind, just get ready to press X on your keyboard, or you can press Cell. It doesn't really matter. I just prefer to press X, and then you're going to want to place your Tengen like right here. Okay, so you'll notice what I'm talking about. You'll see him start sprinting. So when you get ready, when you get your hands on the keyboard, whatnot, because it's going to happen soon. Once you get some, you know, a little bit more low, all the attacks start coming through. All the multi-hits, you know, one more Tengen attack from all of them should trigger it. There you go, as you can see, he's running. Oh, I kind of messed up there, but it's okay, because he just slows down. And then we'll just upgrade the Tengen, and there you go. Okay, so we're going to assume that maybe I'm lagging, maybe I'm delaying. So as you can see, I'm yapping, but you also want to wait with me. So you want to wait until the recording gets to 45 seconds. As you can see, it's 14. I'm just going to wait until it gets 45. It's up to you how long you want to wait. So we're going to wait until it gets to 45. Just in case, because I don't want this macro to mess up, because it takes a very, very long time to record. We're going to spam click. We're going to spam click. Spam click. We're going to do it for a little bit longer. We're going to do it until like 15 minutes and 5 seconds. just so we make sure that this macro works. We do not want this macro to fail. We do not, because it's just going to be very, very annoying and whatnot. Okay, so 50 minutes and 5 seconds, and the recording. Then we're going to change the preferences. Recording hotkey to Control-Shift-Alt-R. Playback hotkey to F8. Even though it's straightforward, I forgot to say just press F8 on your keyboard and then it'll just play back the macro and then it should work. If it doesn't, go back on the disclaimers, comment, ask for some help, whatever, but I'll only respond within the first hour. But some other people should help you. But pretty much, if you do how I did it, you follow the disclaimers to improve the macro, realistically there shouldn't be any problems. That's pretty much it. I don't know what else you want to do. I'll leave a link in the Discord for my macro if you want to use my specific one, but there is quite the high chance it's not going to work for you even if you do the exact same settings, because that's kind of how Tiny Task just is. It just is a little bit annoying. But if you did enjoy today's video, please subscribe to 800k. But yeah, I don't know why I said it like that. And also, if you did find it useful, please subscribe. If you've got any questions, let me know in the comment section down below. I'll try to reply if your comment is within the first hour. If not, there'll probably be other people replying. If you want to know any alternatives for the units, I have no clue. I've not tried any alternatives, but like, I'm not really using something insane that you can't obtain yourself, if I'm being honest. I'm using Vegeta, no ascension with okay stats, nothing even crazy. Same goes for Tengen, no ascension, okay stats. So it shouldn't particularly be too difficult. You just got evil these units and then you can macro the boss event. So yeah, let me just copy a little bit of rerolls from the boss event and let's try get unique real quick. So I'm just gonna quickly get all these rerolls, and I don't know why I said get unique. It's actually to get monarch, so I don't know why I said unique. We're gonna claim this, and yeah, let's just spend the rest of the rerolls for the outro real quick. Watch me get monarch. If I get monarch, that should be crazy. Monarch, nope. But I'll see you guys next video. Peace.